was going live, so here I am live, and we'll see if anybody pops in or not. But I'm at home, chilling on my couch in my living room, just kind of relaxing. My kiddos are here with chickens. I'm gonna turn the camera around, Josh. Josh has a chicken. That's Biscuit. And Kalani has a chicken. That is Hawk. I like that I can actually reverse this screen when I'm sitting here with the camera. I can't do that like on my phone, just regular, but I can do that with this. Ooh. Also, hi. I don't know who's here, but hi. Whoever's here, comment. Oh, I'll show you this guy too, because they're actually finally around when I'm live streaming. Y'all haven't seen the fam in my live streams yet, although you did see them in a video. So hello, thanks for the thumbs up. Y'all, I got a selfie stick, so I had to test it out too. This is my first live stream with the selfie stick. And I'm wearing a, what's this called, y'all?
Comfy.
A comfy.
Wearable blanket.
Eric got me a comfy for Valentine's Day, a wearable blanket, and I'm totally enjoying it. Hi, who's there?
Sorry.
Sorry. Who's there? Who's that? Can you type in the comments for me so I see who is present, who's visiting with me? I know, I'm just sitting here waiting for my friends to comment. I missed y'all. I do have a video coming, by the way. It will be uploaded this week. It is a hair tutorial, not for this. Because this is a pretty straightforward and easy style. It's a hair tutorial though, and it's coming soon.
Hey y'all.
Hey.
How's it going?
Hey girl, hey. Good to see you. Thank you for commenting. I was like, is anybody there? I see somebody. I know I didn't give any kind of indication that I was going to be doing a live stream, so I don't know how many people will see this, and it's totally like a random time in the middle of a Saturday. So we'll see what happens. Hi, somebody else just popped in. Whoever that is who just popped in. Hey. Hello. Give me a comment so I can see who you are, and give me a thumbs up. I'm excited.
Baki's also excited.
Baki's also excited, Kalani says. Kalani is sitting across the room from me. She has one of the chickens. They're going to go out, but before they go out, I wanted them to be able to be seen because in my last, like 2 live streams, I think, y'all didn't get to see the family at all. Here comes Kalani. She has a bird. There's Kalani and Hawk. Hi, Hawk. Hey, Baki. Yeah, this is kind of what Pepper was saying on my other video.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Baki. Because he's looking at me with this. He's like this, looking at me like, yeah, honey, that's my camera. That's my camera.
She looks straight at it.
That's the camera. This is one of our layers. Y'all know we
She doesn't lay.
Well, she's supposed to be one of our layers. That's why we have her. If y'all remember, I have another channel called Front Yard Homestead Backyard Raised Bed. And on that channel, I've been talking about my homesteading journey. And she thought I had food. See? She's one of our chickens who is supposed to give us eggs. She's a freeloader, though. She doesn't give us eggs. She just hangs out and... Oh, I'm sorry.
Was that offensive?
I'm sorry. She's one of our chickens. She's supposed to give us eggs, but she doesn't. But we love her anyway. She's the biggest one, but she's kind of picked on. Poor girl. Oh, Baki. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? She looks like a hawk, so we call her Hockey Baki. Hi. Hey, Reiki Break. Yeah.
Hawk says hi.
She saw Josh. I think that's what she was talking about. But she's supposed to give us eggs, but she doesn't. She is our biggest girl, but she kind of gets picked on. So she's supposed to have a beard. I know, honey. And
so unfair, isn't it?
her beard is kind of pecked out because chickens are pretty vicious creatures. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, this is Baki. This is Hawk. She looks like a hawk, so we call her Hawk. Yeah. And then we call her Hockey Baki for short.
Hawk Bucky.
Hawk Baki.
Like Tuck Bucky, but Hawk Bucky.
So there she is. Hey, honey. Hey, honey. She managed to get herself to cut to the couch with Kalani. She actually doesn't want to be here. It's Kalani's doing. Kalani's the one who brought her here. Oh, no snuggling. You're not supposed to snuggle chickens.
I didn't snuggle.
You did kind of. You put your head down and snuggled her. See how big she is now, y'all? I'm gonna be uploading a video also in the next couple of weeks of a special adventure of Kalani's. A special adventure of Kalani's. We're gonna record that this weekend, and I'm uploading it on my Black and Natural in Jerusalem channel. So you'll see what it is. I will tell you, it's a mukbang. Mukbang. I'm sorry. Say it again. Mukbang. Thank you. Ricky Brick says she likes the new channels. She's learning some new things. Awesome. Kalani knows all things Korean now, so she's correcting my pronunciation. But it's going to be a foodie video. Yum.
Let's get that.
What does that mean?
It's delicious.
Oh, okay. So, Reiki Break, I'm so glad that you're over there checking out my new channel. Yay, 3 people. Hi, 3 people. Every time I move my fingers, Hawk is like. Let me pull this out a little bit further, so maybe that's better. Okay. But I'm not sure what that means, but okay. Yeah, so thank you for checking out my new channel, Ricky Break. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It is a lot of work, but I enjoy it. We're already doing the homesteading stuff anyway, so might as well make a channel, right? Hey, T! Tashira. I'm glad you got this notification. I wasn't sure if people would get notifications or not. Huh?
Another.
That's Tashira.
Oh.
Y'all, if you wouldn't mind giving us a thumbs up, that would be awesome. So yeah, that new channel, we've been having a lot of fun with it. I put up videos like a couple of times a week, and today I put one up. Check it out if you haven't yet. It's about what's my video about?
Isn't it about killing?
Oh yes, bugs. Killing bugs in the garden. It's about getting rid of the unwanted bugs that can show up in our garden. Not the good bugs, but the unwanted bugs. So check it out if you get a chance. I put up a video about how to start seeds because we don't always know this process or this routine of getting seeds started indoors. And the reflection you see in my glasses is actually from my grow light rack that's across the room. We live in a small space, so I wanted to specialize in making videos about how to do this kind of stuff in a small space. So we have a small grow rack set up right in the middle of our living room, and not the living room, but dining room. And we are currently starting tomatoes, eggplants, peppers. I have some cabbage over there. I'm looking over there. Spinach, lettuce, turnips, the good stuff. So you can do it. We can do it. You can do it. Right? We're in a small duplex. So, I mean, we're in an average size duplex, but duplexes are small. So if we can do it, you can do it. And that's what I want to show people. So I'm glad that you're enjoying that channel, Reiki Break. I do have a hair video coming up though. For this channel, I have a hair tutorial, which you couldn't tell by looking at me today. But my shaved side is still cute though, shaved side. But I did a twist out tutorial for the specific twist out that I had when I went to Atlanta. Are you leaving?
I'm putting Baki away because she doesn't want to be here.
Bye, Baki. Bye, honey. Say bye.
Say bye, Baki.
She's uninterested. You can take her.
Wow, so rude.
I have a twist out tutorial coming up for that particular style that I did when I was in Atlanta, and the pictures of the, I'm sorry y'all, I'm trying to learn how to maneuver a selfie stick. Okay. The pictures while I was there, I showed them I think in a previous video on this channel. Hopefully you'll get a chance to see them. But they were really cute. I loved it. It was such a great twist out. So I decided that I would redo that style. I can't redo the makeup because I'm not a makeup artist, but I can redo the hairstyle. Hey, Tashira, your comment just came up again. Did you retype? I don't know what's going on. Oh, Reiki Brick said, this is good to see all of you and to know you're thriving. Thank you so much. We're doing very well. A very rare moment when we're all kind of here together. Oh, we're all kind of here together in the house. My bubby is over there. Wow, that was slick, man.
Oh,
So we're all
wait,
kind of...
wait. Infinity cam.
Josh has us on live stream.
Don't make the infinity camera.
Infinity camera. Whoa!
Oh, Tashira's hey was for Baki. I wondered, okay.
Baki
Tashira
says
likes
hi.
our chicken. Yeah, Baki says hi back.
She
And you
was
spelled it well.
She was running. She was talking a lot when she was walking outside.
Was she like fussing, like, I don't believe they had me in there sitting on that couch? Did she poof and flew?
No, she
Okay.
did not poof and foo. She just
Okay. Often when our chickens, when we put them down, they're like aggravated that they've been held. So they kind of rise up on.
feathers and shake it up.
Yeah. We call it the poof and floof.
Yes.
But anyway, about the hair tutorial. So that will be coming up soon. It is already filmed and my hair has already like gone back to its, like I've already separated out the twists intensely and put them up in a puff since then. But it's recorded and it's currently being edited. So look for that in the coming week. Okay? Look for that. These guys are going to get boba, I think. I would like something, but I don't want boba. I want, what's that place called? I want a Bam Bam from the smoothie place.
Oh, Juice Land?
Juice Land.
That's
Okay.
nowhere near there.
Or y'all, where are y'all going? To the
Isn't
one
it-
at South Park Meadows?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, well. Thanks for the thumbs up. I see that additional thumbs up. And I'm glad y'all are here. I was like, wow, when I go live, usually 1 or 2 people pops in. I didn't have many people at first, but I'm good to see y'all. 7, a number of perfection. Yay. Guys, this is my OG channel where all of my faithful folks, they have stuck around. And I'm so excited because when I kick in a live stream, often people will come in and be like, we missed you. So yay. Thank y'all for popping in here. I was looking at my uploads for the past month and I realized that I haven't done any uploads since January on here. Where have you guys been? The kids must be in college. I know, I'm sorry. This one is in 10th grade and that one over there, hey Bobby, is in 12th grade. He has applied to college. He'll be going in the fall. I can't hardly believe it. Sam,
I'm hearing a weird double.
you hearing it? Oh, are you?
I
Yeah.
answered the question 7 seconds late.
Oh, weird. But yeah, so we haven't been around much and I'm sorry. The last couple of years it just got kind of weird. I don't know, life was, I don't know, like living a day at a time. I think last year was kind of hard. Maybe not 2021, but 2020 was hard for everybody. 2021 was like recovery-ish, but still kind of hard. So we're here this year and just wanted to start doing some new things. Actually, we've been doing these new things, but I was like, I feel like I have the energy now to actually YouTube about it. So we decided to go ahead. Well, I decided to go ahead and make a channel with my family's support about that new journey. So I didn't want to leave this channel alone though, because I love this community and I miss you guys when I don't post. And I do still love stuff with my hair and I am doing different things with my hair that y'all just never see. So I decided I would go ahead and do that hair tutorial. I promised people that I would do hair videos. Thanks for that thumbs up. And I do want to continue to do that. And just to put our family fun vlogs on here. On my other channel, I vlog about our gardening and homesteading journey. And so I didn't want to duplicate that and do that on this channel too, but I do want to still post on this channel and post things about what we're doing in our lives, because as you can see, thanks for that thumbs up, thanks for the join. As you can see, the kids are getting bigger and life is still happening all around us, right? I am still teaching and they do still homeschool. So I teach at a community college. I teach people who are working on their GEDs. I don't teach second graders anymore like I did when we were in Israel. I teach full-grown adults now, and it doesn't require all day. I teach in the evenings, but I am part-time / full-time, like a contract position. So I have a set number of hours that I work. So it's a salary position. I enjoy it. And that's more than you asked for, but I do still teach. I'm not teaching, math and science and reading and writing anymore. I'm teaching reading and writing, but for adults. So mainly language arts, which is the area that I prefer to teach anyway. And these guys, I don't teach them anymore. Kalani's probably still going to get a couple of classes from me. Josh is way out of my wheelhouse now. He's taking calculus and engineering for physics, or physics for engineering. How does it go, Josh? Physics for engineering, or engineering for physics, or
Engineering physics.
engineering physics. Okay, he takes that at the community college, and he takes calculus at the community college, honors calculus, and computer science and speech. I could have probably done speech, but that's no fun with one person, right? So it's better to have that in a class where there's a group
It's
of
not
people.
very fun with the class.
His current term, yeah, last term his speech class was a lot of fun, right? But this semester it's not super enjoyable. But yeah, I don't teach him anything anymore. I think last term, the last class that we did together was
Civics. Economics.
no, economics, yeah. So I taught them both economics, both high school economics. But this term, I'm not teaching either one of them. Kalani has Josh's language arts class is not at the college. It's at a special kind of homeschool, not co-op, but academy called Ignite. So Kalani takes her classes, most of her classes, really all of her classes.
Except for,
Geography.
well, yeah, but math.
Actually, you've got a good mix.
Math isn't in Ignite.
Oh, you're right. Okay. So basically what
they
I do.
all were in one program together,
Yeah.
and then that program stopped, so they kind of split.
Yeah.
Most of them
So-
went to Ignite, but a couple didn't.
Yeah, a couple stayed separate. Yeah. So all of Kalani's classes are basically contracted out. I'm sorry, I just saw the floppy plant that you were
Yeah, Dad
mentioning.
mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
She's such a
Told
drama queen.
She's such a drama queen. I'm going to show y'all the drama queen plant in a minute. She went floppy. So Kalani's classes are through Ignite. She takes her writing class, right? Writing is through Ignite.
Yeah,
And
it's the
then-
same as Josh's.
Okay, same
it's the
teacher,
same
but a
teacher.
different class. Yeah. And then her math and science classes, math, science, and writing used to be all in the same organization, but now they're split up. So the math and science classes are both separate, right? They do their own
I
thing.
think science and writing are together, or all both in Ignite, and then math isn't.
I'm glad she knows. No, I
I
actually
don't know.
do the paperwork. I just didn't remember. I can't remember how they've split up, but
Yeah.
they're all honors classes. So she's taking chemistry this year, and algebra 2. This is crazy. I remember you watching Josh take algebra 2, like, that
I'm
looks
doing
scary.
logarithms.
Yeah, now
Right
she's
now.
doing algebra 2 and
Writing for
writing for literature. So she's taking a literature class, doing a lot of interesting stuff with that. She's taken a world geography class through woke homeschooling, which is amazing. If you homeschool or if you're considering it, there's a great, I don't know if it's an organization, but there's a great homeschool curriculum creator called Woke Homeschooling. They have history and geography classes, and
They
they're
have math,
incredible.
science.
Do they?
Yeah. They have
Oh,
all of them.
she's expanded this year. Okay.
I'm pretty
it's
sure.
incredible.
From what I saw.
I didn't think they did, but she might have expanded that this year. It is really powerful, y'all. It's woke homeschooling teaches history with historical accuracy that doesn't kind of whitewash history. I love it. I love it. So we did American history through woke homeschooling. This year, Kalani is doing world geography through woke homeschooling. Pretty much all the rest of her history classes are probably going to be through them, because you do still have to take more. She doesn't
At
like.
least it's not American history.
Yeah.
I never want to do American history again.
You will, though. You'll have to. Sorry. In college, you're done with it for high school, but in college you'll have
You
to.
have to do it in college?
You do have to do at least a semester. Well, when I was in college, I was able to opt out of one because I took an AP exam, but I had to do 2 semesters, and so I only had to take one. And then I did African history for all the rest of my history classes, because I was like, I'm gonna take the history I couldn't take in high school. But my kids are getting exposed to those classes, so You'll be able to take what you want in high school, but I'm pretty sure you have to take at least one American history. What do y'all know about that? You have to take at least one history of the country you're in college, right? Well, in America anyway. And what else are you taking? Oh,
Korean.
she's taking Korean because she loves Korean things. Blackpink is what the shirt she's wearing. She definitely got into K-pop. She definitely hit that teenage trend. And oops, sorry y'all. Okay, and so now she decided she wanted to study Korean, which is perfectly fine. This is one of the great things about the flexibility of homeschool. They have both done Hebrew for the past 5 years. So I thought, no, 6 years. So I thought it was fair to have them branch out if they wanted to. So this year, because Kalani was so interested in Korean everything, I let her take, I asked her if she'd be interested in taking Korean class, and she said yes. So we have a teacher who tutors her, who teaches her. I'm sorry, she doesn't like me to say that. She is in Thailand, and she is from South Korea. And so she gets one-on-one Korean class, which is really great. We use Preply, which is an online language tutoring. It is a language tutoring site, but her teacher organizes it in a nice structured way for her, so it's a class. And then she takes piano. No, cello. Sorry. She took piano for a few years, but since she started high school, she's been taking cello. So yeah.
Am I doing anything else?
Had to do Western Civ in college. That's what I thought. Hey, Ashes to Beauty.
Is that all my classes?
I believe so.
Yeah.
PE, but we haven't gotten that together.
I'm
we haven't gotten
fit.
that together. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. You haven't exercised or worked out.
But I'm still
consistently.
fit.
No. You're slim. That doesn't mean you're fit. Hey, Sanjo India. That doesn't mean you're fit. No,
Okay.
ma'am. The dangerous thing about that is that when you're thin, you can be lying to yourself and say, I'm fit, right? I used to do that. No, actually, I didn't lie to myself. I knew I wasn't fit, even though I was thin. So we took her to the doctor yesterday, and she had her physical, and she's 5'1".
We already knew this from last year.
and the doctor was like, "You're done." She was like, "Okay." That's right. Tashira says, "Get them squats going." Exactly, Tashira. Tell her I've been doing them.
squats.
She dropped out, Tashira. She stopped doing them with me. You're like, why are you throwing me under the bus? Today is supposed to be 160.
I can do.
You gonna
them.
do the
It's
160
just-
with me?
Yeah, I could
Okay.
do it spontaneously. It's just doing it day after day that I can't do yet.
Wait, I need to see all the chat thread. Why am I struggling? Hold on.
Mom, you keep clicking cancel.
Because what am I supposed to do? When the teenagers start to give you technology input, don't be looking at me crazy.
Okay.
Is she saying that she's slim fit?
I am.
Are
I
you?
have muscles. I have actual visible muscles.
too. That doesn't mean I'm fit. Exactly, Tashira. Thin does not equal healthy.
I didn't mean it as in thin. I meant as in
But what do you mean though?
like.
I don't think you're fit. I don't think you're like. I think we're both out of shape. I'll say that. That doesn't mean
I'm rusty, but I am
overweight,
still
but-
fit.
How does that work?
I
I don't
know.
think, honey, is that possible?
Don't ask me.
Don't ask me, he says.
I am not the expert on fit.
Okay. Look.
I know what fit is not.
Aw, honey. Oh, let me get my foot back here. Oh. Whew. Okay. I didn't mean to insult you. She's all like in her feelings about it. But
It's fine, whatever.
but you know, you're not in shape. None of us are in shape.
I am in shape
No,
though.
you're not.
You're not in shape.
I'm not as in shape as I was.
You're so laughing at Eric. You're honey. Okay. Then I want you to do that workout with me today.
But I'm getting boba.
You can do it after boba. See, I don't feel like you're in shape because you get winded easier now.
I don't get winded.
Yes, you do. You were talking about like when we were doing those squats the other day. You were like, ah, and you were tired.
I mean,
And then we were exercising.
that's
Girl,
because
the
I
denial.
don't do physical exertion 3 times
Right,
a week
because
anymore.
you're not.
But I
as
was
fit.
very fit then. Now I'm just kind of fit.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Arguing with a teenager.
Teenagers
gonna
are
do
always right.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, aren't these cute? The person who got these for me needs to speak up. Tashira! Tashira got these for me, y'all. Tashira is very special to me. She's my cousin. That's right, T. Stamina is important, Kalani.
I
You don't have
have
that
good
anymore.
stamina,
Oh
just
my
not as
God.
good as it was. My stamina's better than yours.
I mean, it is, but I'm
You're-
48.
You're
No.
not fit. I'm fit.
Oh, wow.
That's a low bar.
I love that she.
That's a low bar. Me?
If you're comparing your stamina to older people,
This
That's
is
a
true.
low
I'm
bar.
48 years old, girl. You 15. You
it's a
you should be
real
more
low
fit.
bar.
I'm not saying that you do not that you've like totally gone to pot. Okay, but
You're dead.
The
you
only thing
were
I've
more
degraded
fit.
in is I lost 5 pounds of muscle.
That's a
Which
lot.
is a lot. But that's because I used to do martial arts and I don't anymore.
No, she had to stop because we weren't going to let her go to her gym, her dojo anymore. They call it a dojo?
Yeah.
Okay, so she hasn't gone in like 2 years because of COVID, and I'm still not comfortable with it. Because they'd be all up like
Yeah.
they'd be all up in each other's space like that. And y'all remember she did Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I'm just not comfortable with her going, even though she is all shotted up and vaccinated. I'm still.
I just got the booster shot, so I still have to wait for like a week. or
Yeah,
something.
but you still ain't going in there.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah,
And I'm like so rusty now too. I don't even like know what to do with myself.
you would. I think you would be able to get back into it.
Yeah, I would. I might even want to go to a new dojo, honestly, because none of the people I know are gonna be there anymore.
You think? They'll
Yeah,
just be
most of
bigger
them
now.
have graduated.
I mean, you wouldn't go to
Like the
kids'
people who
class
are my
either.
size. I don't want to go with like yeah.
You
I
wouldn't
prefer to
the
go
kids'
with
class
adults that
anyway.
I don't know than with the kids that I do know but bigger.
Oh, okay. Eric, would you say?
I was gonna say you wouldn't be in the kids' class anymore.
Yeah, she'd be in the adult class now. That's what you mean by that. You don't want that one boy who's like
Eric.
no,
Oh,
junior,
No.
brother.
Brother?
Yeah,
Brother's not in the adults class yet.
that's true. He might be though.
No.
Well, he's only
not.
12 probably.
Yeah, he's
11,
like 12.
Yeah.
He's the best one
Anyway.
in there though.
So she was obviously ultra fit and like whatnot at that point, but that's been 2 years, and you did not keep up a consistent exercise routine. Although you would exercise from time to time, but you haven't lately.
Yeah.
So that's why I was saying like you're not fit anymore.
I can like do things like I can plank for like a minute and a half
Okay.
and just spontaneously do 50 squats or 50 push-ups. But like I don't do that on a regular basis, which is
When-
more like
When you do 50 squats.
the first day when we did it, like I wasn't winded really by the end of that. It didn't even really hurt until the next day.
And then it hurt for like 4 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
That means you're not fit.
But yeah. no,
Okay, we can
it's-
find a term that is right. Planks are the devil. We can
Yeah,
find a term
I've been
that's
working
in
on planking. It's because I
Yeah.
don't really work my legs that often. I'm focused more on like core and
Core.
arm strength.
That's good.
Because in jiu-jitsu you don't really need leg strength that much. It's mainly in the core and then shoulder area.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll just change it to saying you're less fit than you
Yeah.
were. Does that feel better?
Yes. My ego.
Your ego is salvaged when I say
Yes.
it that way. 15-year-olds are sensitive, y'all. Eric disputes your comment that you just need core and shoulder strength for jiu-jitsu.
Well, no, it's mainly core and shoulder strength. Like, you know,
How do
you
why-
need leg strength. You can't just be like noodle legs. But
She is just building her stamina. Yes.
like it's definitely more important to have good upper body strength
Mm.
than lower
Yeah,
body.
that makes sense. But there's a lot of flipping and tripping people.
But that's like centrifugal force, or
Mm.
like the flipping is,
Mhm.
and then tripping is just knowing where people are off balance.
Okay. Nice to see you too. Thank you. There's the other two. Josh, do you want to not? Okay.
I would rather that you not.
Why don't you change the screen? It literally is not readable.
Yeah, I know, but just
Okay. There are these two.
for the purpose of not having my online presence be confirmed a person on another online presence.
Okay, change the screen. Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Look at us, y'all. This could be a thumbnail. Okay, I already put up a thumbnail.
And
Nana Brooks says hello. But yeah, they both are like, these two are both quite large individuals now. Josh has a mustache
he does.
and he shaves.
I almost have a mustache.
He says he almost
He's
has a
a
mustache. You have a
scrappy
mustache.
mustache.
It's
Looking
once
like a
every month
mustache. What?
It was like a once every month mustache.
They have gotten big, haven't they? Hey! Brown Girl Reading is with us. So yeah, this one is large. She wears a hat all the time, so you can't tell. That one is, he's
so you
also
can't tell that
large.
I'm large?
I mean, no. I don't know what yeah. She wears a hat all the time, so you can't tell it's her. But look, it's Kalani. They both look like this guy's still in the middle, which is totally unfair. But Eric, talk about you. We are good. We are doing really well. Busy, but enjoying a Saturday afternoon. They were all out playing Dungeons and Dragons at a friend's house. Thank you. So I slept. Actually, I slept while they were home after class because I teach on Saturday mornings. Then they left and I got on YouTube and started doing homework and channel stuff. For those of you who have popped on and don't know, I have a new channel. It is called Front Yard Homestead Backyard Raised Bed. Was that for those spirit fingers?
Yeah.
Oh. And it is all about our homesteading journey because we are urban homesteaders. We live in town. And, got you, Nanny Brooks. Big means grown up. Yes. Thank you, Sandra India says she loves our new channel. Yay.
Yay.
Yeah, we started a new channel a month ago, the beginning of January, so about a month and a half ago. And, you're followed already. Yay, thank you. So we've been having a lot of fun, really doing the stuff we already do. We've been doing for the last 2 years, year and a half, 2 years, but putting it on camera for y'all. And some of the things we've been doing, we've kind of added, thank you, honey. She goes, my hair is thriving. It looks beautiful. Thank you. Some of the things we're kind of just starting to try our hands at, like canning. We were kind of slowly getting started with that, but we're getting more involved. Actually, he's getting more involved with that because he's our canner. Yeah, and just stuff like that. So we've been sharing that on our other channel. So in case any of y'all don't know that, we do have another channel. It's called Front Yard Homestead Backyard Raised Bed. It's all about small space homesteading and Kalani does this. Small space homesteading, urban homesteading, micro homesteading in an urban context. We have a little garden in the front yard on our driveway on pallets, and a larger but still small garden in the backyard, and some chickens. And they're so awesome. If you were here at the beginning of the video, you got to see one of our chickens, Hawk. And if you haven't, go over to my other channel. You'll definitely see the girls. They show up in most videos. And so we have some chickens. We're hoping to get some more in the coming month. Now's the time, like within the next month, to get.
You gotta find them.
I mean, we know where to find them.
No, I mean you gotta find the right kind.
Oh yeah. So we want ones that lay. I want ones that lay super dark eggs. That you can get chickens that lay like chocolate brown eggs, and I want one of those. I want some more Americanas. No, she laid regular brown, like a lighter brown. I want an Americana. We have 3 Americanas already, but I love them, and I want another one. Only one of them is laying consistently because she's the youngest. The young chickens who are a year old or less, they lay regularly for the whole year. After that, here's a little bit of chicken facts for you. After their first year, they shed their feathers and get new feathers, not all at one time. It's like they don't all fall out when they're not naked. They molt, and so they gradually lose them over the course of like a month or so. And they stop laying eggs because it takes a lot of work to
And the
recreate
calcium that
feathers.
they usually use to make the eggshells, they use instead to make new feathers.
That's right. So after that year, they don't lay in the winters because they are naturally, unless you do things like modify their light access in their coop, which we did. Don't judge us. But they still like two of the three older ones still won't lay. So I want to get another Americana so we can get more. You're judging them.
I am judging.
Okay. I want to
They've
get
laid
another.
like 3 times collectively.
Those two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little freeloaders.
One time, Hawk laid an egg, and then the other, it fell because she laid it in the middle of nowhere because she doesn't know where to lay the eggs, and the others ate it. And she ate it too.
They discovered that eggs taste good. Yeah, Hawk always, I feel like she's always like, she just drops them wherever. She's like,
Yeah.
and you're like,
What was the
so yeah, chocolate brown eggs taste like, they taste the same as other
They
eggs.
taste like chocolate milk.
They don't taste like, I wish they tasted like chocolate milk. Can you imagine? No, actually, all eggs really taste the same. The shell color is just the shell color has to do with, what is it called? It's
Melanin.
No, it's not melanin. The shell color is actually, if you scratch on the eggs, did you know that the color will come off? It just has to do, it's like a coating. And the only words coming to my head are inaccurate. It was like spores, but it's not spores. Eric's looking surprised. Do you know what it is? I can't remember the word. I'm having a brain fart. But it's the coating, the color of the shell is not, especially on the darker eggs. It's, you don't
I
know?
haven't read about this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's
I'm sure it's not spores though.
it's not spores, but it's a coating anyway. It's not the actual
Veneer, lacquer.
kind of, but you can scratch it off when the egg's pretty fresh. The calcium is white. You know, the hard shell is the color of calcium. The when the egg is laid, this kind of smooth layer goes on it, and that is the coloring. So the dark brown eggs, which I want, some of them can be like really, really, really dark.
Almost chocolate.
Yeah, chocolate, that's what I was saying, chocolate brown, and some even darker than that. And I want some of those because they're so cool looking. Okay, kind of like melanin and how it comes in different colors. So I guess in that sense, you could think of it that way, but it's not a skin protectant like melanin is. It's not there to protect our skin. It's it protects the eggs. So the darker ones, you can breed certain chickens to make those darker eggs. Now they've bred them to make darker eggshells or darker eggs, but they're not necessarily, they don't taste any different. You can change the taste of an egg though by what you feed your chicken. So one lady was saying that her chickens loved tuna, and she was like, oh, you guys like this, so she was feeding them a lot of tuna. And then she took some of the eggs that week and cooked them and was like, oh, they totally tasted like tuna. I was like, ooh.
Yeah,
That's
eggs are like the true metaphor for people, because they're all different colors, but on the inside they're all the same.
Oh my gosh. Corn dog. That was super corny.
I'm sorry. It's not my joke.
Where did you even get that?
The internet.
The internet, of course. The internet.
The internet.
So yeah, that one lady was like, ew, these are gross. So she learned to modify how much tuna she gives her chickens. Turmeric will give you really nice, rich colored yolks. But it will flavor them as well if you give them too much. But chickens do like turmeric flavorings, seasonings rather, certain seasonings. You shouldn't like give them majorly seasoned food. We do scramble eggs sometimes for our chickens. Don't judge me. Don't encourage her to share that. Talk about her joke was cute. Yeah, they like to eat the food that we like to eat, but you should not, feed them a lot of
salt.
The food, yeah, no salt, limited
Sugar.
dairy, no sugar,
No sugar.
unless it's like in fruit. You know, they eat fruit. They love fruit. They love vegetables. Yeah,
They love chicken.
they actually do love chicken. If you give them cooked chicken, they enjoy chicken and they enjoy eggs. They just think that's delicious.
They like mashed potatoes,
Hmm Gravy.
gravy.
Ask
They
us how
like-
we know. We had a sick chicken and we were giving her baby food, and there was mashed potatoes and gravy,
And chicken
meatloaf,
pieces too.
chicken pieces. She was tearing it up.
Mhm.
I'm not ready to talk about her yet on my other channel though, but I will be. I'm getting closer now. She died sadly, and she died literally when I was starting. Literally when I was starting my channel, and so I didn't want to start my channel with on that sad note, and I wasn't ready to really talk about it yet. You'll be getting attached to your little yard fowl.
Yard Yeah,
So
fowl.
the yard fowl. So I haven't talked about it yet, but I will be. Her name was Monster Truck. She was awesome. Was she not?
She was.
She was. We took that chicken on a road trip trying to keep her alive.
And we did keep her
And
alive
we did
until
keep
we
her
got
alive
back.
until we got back. And yeah, she was sick. But look at my life. This is what we do on a Saturday afternoon. We talk about chickens. So anyway, though, yes, homeschooling.
Boba.
Bye. Well,
And
you
yeah.
love when y'all leave. Mwah.
Mwah.
Homeschooling, and Kalani, can you please lower that, please, so that that's not glaring in my eyes. Thank you. So between homeschooling, gardening, lots and lots, raising chickens, our lives are pretty busy, and of course trying to get Joshua graduated. All of us doing the things that we're doing. We're busy, but we're enjoying life. Okay, I'll turn this way now since Kalani has now vacated the premises. Oh, did you turn the fan off?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was yelling, because it just kept turning up higher and higher.
Oh, oops. So yeah, we're doing really well, but I miss y'all, and I was like, why don't I just do a live? If I did them regularly, would y'all come and watch? Because I don't always have like a topic to talk about. Oops, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to learn how to use this selfie stick. I don't always have a topic to talk about. I just like to get on here and at least be able to engage with y'all, because when I post a video, I can't like actively engage. I can in the comments, but it's not like real time. And I think that's fun, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't always have like a specific planned thing to talk about. So I don't want to be on here and just to be like, not being interesting. Well, I don't know if interesting is the right term, but not being directional. But what do y'all think? I remember when I was doing live streams before, y'all enjoyed them. Sandra India says, yes, I'd watch. Okay, well, that's good to know. I might do them. I might start getting into doing them more often. You'll show up, Reiki Break. Oh, y'all are making me feel good. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll start doing them again, because I do miss this community. I love my gardening community, and I love it. I'd love it if all y'all went over there too. Oh, Tashira says to go live when you have a topic. That's true. I could go live when I have a topic. But sometimes I like to do it just to kind of check in and just have a like, hey girl, hey, and it doesn't have to just be a girl, but hey y'all, hey, kind of hang out and just talk, right, with some tea or something, and have a good time. Like I haven't seen Brown Girl Reading in forever. Yeah, you'd watch it if you're awake. Yeah, because you are in a completely different time zone. Why are you awake now? I guess maybe it's not that much. Well, yeah, midnight or so. I just enjoy talking with y'all. I enjoy getting in there. Maybe I'll let y'all know, and I'll ahead of time say I'm going to do a live stream at this time, so we can get in there and we can chat about stuff. That would be fun. Yeah, that would be a good thing. 1 a.m. Ooh, sis. I feel honored. You're up and watching me at 1 a.m. Oh, I need to talk to you, because I don't know, I would love to get into your neck of the woods sometime soon. I might be your way. Might be, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Or the creek will have to rise, actually, because I need the resources to get there. But I may be in your neck of the woods. So I'm going to, if it materializes, I'm going to reach out to you and let you know. Okay. What are you doing, Josh?
Waiting for them.
Oh, they didn't leave you.
No.
Josh is like, don't leave me. He wants to get boba. Do y'all like boba? Boba tea? My family loves it. I'm not a major fan. It's a little bit weird. I like it okay. I'm always like slightly afraid that I'm gonna choke on the little tapioca ball. And I don't do caffeine really. Thanks, Franco reading. I don't do caffeine. So I mean I'm not supposed to anyway. And you know the base of boba is tea. Okay, I'll do that. I'll send you a message there when I have more details. You love boba, Sandra, yes? And to share, you don't want the pearls. The pearls are what, like, it's all about, you know. But I like trying different and new things, so I definitely am all for continuing to try it. I can't get I can't get one that's tea based, so I end up getting. I think the last time I got like, what was it? Lavender and cream, which was yummy, but like super rich and sweet with the little bobas in them, the pearls in it. And I was like, I feel like this is a gimmick. It's a fun gimmick, but it's an expensive gimmick. A little bit tasty. Odd, I'm chewing. I don't know. This is interesting. And all places don't make their little pearls the same. So sometimes they're really chewy and gushy, squishy in some places. And some places have them a little firmer. I have discovered that I like them a little bit firmer. The place where my family goes, they're a little bit squishy though. Isn't it squishy at that place where y'all go, Josh? This place where y'all go,
Yeah.
they're a little bit squishy. But they like them squishy. I like them firmer. They should be able to adjust the sugar level. You're right. But I don't get tea. I just get like the milk with the lavender flavoring in it. So that's why Tashira's laughing at me. The texture. I'm not really particular about textures like some people are, but nah, that's a little bit much for me. But I don't know. I definitely try it again. I haven't been to a lot of places that don't do it with tea, that give you the option of not having tea. And when I went in, I was like, so is this caffeinated? And the guy was like, I said, do you have any decaffeinated options? And he was like, yeah, we have green tea. And I was like, sir, I know you ain't gonna sit here and try to tell me that green tea is decaffeinated, because no, honey, no, it has more caffeine than black tea. Did y'all know that? They're still young. Green tea is the young leaves. So yeah, no. So I was like, you don't even know. Like, you don't even know. I'm coming in here trying to get a product. You telling me that it's not caffeinated because it's green tea. I would have had the worst reaction if I had just been like, okay, I'll take that. Because no, it is not decaf. It is in fact more highly caffeinated. So Eric was telling him, he was like, yeah, no, I think green tea is caffeinated. Bye-bye, Reiki Break. Thank you for joining. And so I, definitely have to take charge of my own health. Caffeine is an anxiety trigger for me. And if you have not had an anxiety attack, you don't know how awful this can be, but you just don't want to have one. And so caffeinated drinks, just caffeine, it doesn't have to be a drink. It could be a topical lotion, too much chocolate, that will trigger anxiety symptoms for me, and it's the worst. So I stay away from it. I can get it in limited quantities, but like a whole drink of green tea, it would be over. So I can't drink it because of that. That's why, exactly, Tashira. That's why you got to know for yourself. Take charge of your own health, your knowledge, and make sure that you're always aware of what you're putting in your body. So I was like, yeah, no, I better stay away from this green tea. So I do like boba, but the verdict is still out for me. I think I'm like in the 70% range. Sandra says Kung Fu tea has good boba and other drinks as well. Kung Fu tea. I'll see if there's one here in Austin. I'd be willing to try it out. Yeah, like I said, the verdict is still out for me. I'm not 100% committed or uncommitted to it. Oops, I think my TV was on and I totally just clicked something by accident. I have a Roku and the remote was sitting here and I trying to adjust and accidentally changed the channel. Okay, so you laughing at me?
I know nothing of them yet.
Oh, okay. So thank you for your input, R.E. Boba, y'all. I might try Kung Fu. Kung Fu. Let me look at that name again. Kung Fu tea. Okay, I'll look into that because I'm willing to try. I have been drinking a tea. It's awesome for the last couple of years. It's called. It's from a company called Organic India. Organic India. And the tea that I like specifically is their Tulsi turmeric ginger tea. I have a cup of it over here, so I was looking at it. It's so good, y'all. And Tulsi is really good for mental health, mood, and emotional stability. It's just a great base. It is, oh, they're in Austin. Okay, thank you. I will definitely look into that. Tulsi is Thai basil, a specific variety of Thai basil. And I've been trying to find the seeds so I can grow it, but I have not had success yet. So if anybody knows where I could find specifically Tulsi seeds, please let me know. But yeah, you can use it as a tea, and their brand, Organic India, has Tulsi as the base for a bunch of different teas, like a bunch of different flavors. And the one I like is the ginger and turmeric flavor, because sometimes when you're getting a tea with turmeric in it, or like a what are those called? Golden milk. It has a lot of turmeric, and I don't like it when it's like an overpowering amount of turmeric. That can be too much for me. So this one has a mild flavor. The turmeric is there, but it's not like overpowering. And then they also have ginger in it. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Throw a little milk in there and you almost feel like you have a chai, but there's no black tea in it. So I drink that almost daily, and the turmeric is great for my joints and my limbs. Y'all, I'm 48, all right? I need to make sure my joints are working and comfortable. Turmeric is good for digestion. The Tulsi is good for mental health. Ginger is good for digestion. I love it. And all of that, and it's delicious too. Yes. So I'm like, well, I don't need boba. I can just have this. Now, if they put that in a boba, though, I would tear that up. I'm going to tell these boba companies to think about that. Think about that. Anyway, Bubby, it's getting dark. Do you want to get the chickens locked up before y'all go?
I will. Soon,
Okay.
Soon as they finish their one.
Okay, thank you. It is getting toward dusk, and the chickens are going to put themselves to bed. Most animals that are non-human, I guess, are pretty reasonable about going to bed when it's time. Huh?
Bedtime.
Yeah, non-humans, they don't have FOMO. Actually, though, we had a couple of chickens that actually have FOMO and like refuse to go to bed. So we have a timer on our coop door that has a sensor, a sun sensor, and when it gets, a certain amount of darkness, the door closes, and it's like you've been left behind. Like if you're outside when the door closes, you ain't getting in, fam. The door has closed. So we you laughing at me?
Yes, the rapture.
So like Josh was laughing at me. He said like the rapture. So we just go out as it's heading toward dusk and make sure they're getting themselves in the coop. One of our chickens, Pepper, she will usually come to the back door. She hasn't done it lately, Bubby.
Yeah.
She would come to the back door and
Because she'll get locked out.
yes, I guess she figured out she's gonna get locked out if she does this and we don't come. Because she'll come to the back door and she trills. She'll be like, brr, brr. And we come out and then she's like, okay, time to put us to bed. And then she'll walk over to the coop. But she would be like, y'all have to come and do the thing where you walk with us to the coop. And I'm like, girl, if you don't get in this coop. So she hasn't done it lately though. And I guess maybe because she got locked out a few times. She used to sit on the door and it would start closing and we'd be like, what you gonna do now? You're locked out. We can get it back open, but we don't want to have to do all of that. Also, the back of their coop has nesting boxes. So generally what we'll do is just shove them in the nesting box if they get locked out, but we do have to check. So we like to just make sure they're in their chicken run and heading toward their coop as dusk starts to fall, which it is now. And y'all, once them lights go out and dusk hits, they be like, and they go to sleep, like sleep.
Mm-hmm.
They go to sleep
Yep.
fast.
Day over.
Huh? Yeah,
Day
day
over.
over. I'm done. And they just go to bed. Like, wow. And then if you go and mess with them or go in there and start stuff, it's easier to get to them and mess with them at night because they're groggy. They don't see well at night, and when it's time to sleep, it's time to sleep. So they're just really drowsy and droopy. But it's the funniest thing because they literally like turn off like a light and then they're done. And then the sun comes up and they're like, we don't have any roosters. We don't have any. Yeah, no, none of that. No. Um, we don't have roosters in town, and we're not. I don't know that it's permitted. I thought that it wasn't, and I went back and looked at the regulations again. Excuse me, and I couldn't see anything that said it wasn't permitted. But I'm not getting a rooster to harass me and my neighbors. Also, we don't need breeders right now. And they are good protectors. I learned that. You get a rooster for protection of your flock as well as to help reproduce. But we have a small space where we haven't gotten any of our chickens predated yet, like stolen by animals, although some have tried, but we're not about to have a rooster screeching and screaming at 4 o'clock in the morning and making everybody angry. Y'all, well, it is so good. It's so good to see y'all. I'm gonna just do a little walk. Y'all, are y'all impressed? You see that? It's facing me, Josh, don't worry. You see that why do I always forget that poinsettia? I have a poinsettia that I've had since Christmas. I'm super impressed with myself that I've kept it alive. And here's my second one. I have another one that's doing pretty well. This is the drama plant. If any of you follow me on Facebook, you know about this heifer right here. She acting like she's dying. You ain't dying. I'll water her and she'll be standing up tomorrow. So here's my grow rack that is covered because we don't all want that light blaring in the room. Thank you, Central India. It's supposed to be standing up though, and instead it's being ridiculous. And these girls are all out here like it is not fin to be dusk. Y'all gonna all get locked out. Let me go out here. Oh, they are? You didn't give them a snack?
No, we were away.
I mean, you were away before snack time. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna try to actually give them a snack right now. This is their bag of chicken scratch. Yeah, she is a heifer. They hear me coming. Hey, y'all. Hey, Biscuit. Hey, Nugget. Nugget's the scaredy cat. She always runs away. Hey, y'all. Oh, sorry, guys. Hey, Bicky. Hey, Biscuit. Here. Biscuit. Here. Here, girl. You want some? Biscuit's looking at me like, what are you doing? You want some snatch? Snatch and some scratch? Not today? Okay, fine. She is the one who will come and like literally jump on your arm to get a snack. Where's Pepper? Pepper Bean. Pepper's probably already inside like, y'all ain't like my granny used to be like, yo, I'm ready. I'm ready. She would be ready on time. Remember that, T? Granny wasn't finna be late for nobody. Okay, I'm in the chicken coop. The chicken run. This is their coop, which we covered with plastic. It looks super bootleg, but don't worry. This actually kept them warm during the extremely cold weeks. I thought Pepper might be back here in the nesting boxes. Y'all are getting a full like vlog of my chicken house. But no, she's not in there. But I bet she's inside. I bet Pepper was like, y'all not gonna catch me. I'm finna be inside. Pepper, are you in here already? Yes, ma'am. Pepper said, psh, I don't play them games. Hey, girl. Sorry, YouTube can't see. Hey, girl. Yeah, okay. There's snacks. You want some? Okay, she doesn't want snacks. So the others are out here. I gave them their snacks. And they will scratch around and enjoy that for a little while. They're probably all going to be late. I should have given them their snack inside. Come on, y'all. Let's go inside the chicken run. Come on. Chuk, 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 chuk. Chuk, chuk, chuk. I'm speaking chicken. Chuk, chuk, chuk. Chuk, chuk. Okay, here you go. Why is your back door open? Chook, chook. Chook, chook. Okay. Don't go out there, Nugget. Nobody's trying to hurt you. Okay, y'all. Bye. You just got to have an adventure with me outdoors. I'm closing their chicken run. So they are locked in for the night. Let me show you what that looks like. So I just closed the door. So they're locked in now. That keeps predators out. It has a plastic roof, except for right here where the tree is. And then it has this hardware cloth all around it. Eric built this thing from scratch. He designed it and built it. It is super impressive. That white tube is a feeder. We put food in here and it goes down the tube and then they stick their heads in there and they eat. And that bucket there is their waterer. There's somebody getting a drink. Hawk. These are our garden beds. Got cabbage in there, carrots, kale, collard greens, and turnips, and beets. And then there's our greenhouse that has like citrus and stuff like that. This bed is dying out. I'm getting rid of the stuff in here. It was broccoli and cauliflower. Oops, sorry. It was broccoli and cauliflower, but it did not do well. We had a really bad cold snap while I was out of town, and those died off. Or they actually didn't die off, but they got weak, and I'm just letting them go. They did, I thought they died off, but they bounced back, but except they didn't bounce back. Then our composting station is in the back there. Hi, Levon. We've been doing well. Thank you for popping in. So there's our composting station. I'm going to talk about that more on my other channel. I haven't gotten into details about it yet. But this is our super small yard, like our super small backyard. And then here is the house. I'm going back in. So as you can see, it's not a big space. Thank you. It's not a big space. That's literally my whole backyard. So we are definitely homesteading in a small space, but we love it, love it, love it. You can do a lot in a small space. You could literally feed your family all your fruits and vegetables and get your protein from eggs. We grow, I'm walking backwards, y'all. We grow like black-eyed peas in the spring, and no, in the summer, to get protein from that source too. So you can really do a lot to provide for your family. And in these times, that's been one of the things that we've wanted to focus on. Oops, knocked over a bottle. In these times, that's one of the things that has really been important to us, is to focus on providing for ourselves, being able to be more self-sufficient, learning how to preserve food. Yes, Lauren, exactly. Family closeness and learning to conserve. That's right. Don't spend money where you don't have to. Starting a few tomato plants. Right now I have, my goal is I have 8 tomatoes that I started. So far 6 have sprouted. No, so far 4 have sprouted, have germinated. And starting even 4 tomato plants will give me hundreds of tomatoes, right? So a little time, a little effort saves me from buying tomatoes, right? Planting collard greens. I still have collard greens from last year in my freezer. You can produce so much and learn what works for you and what doesn't work for you. And I'm just a huge advocate, especially not only for people of color, but I think that marginalized communities tend to have a harder time getting at certain resources. And honestly, 2 generations ago, they knew how to do all of this, but we don't. Some of us do, but like I didn't until recently. And my granny and them did. My dad was raised growing things. So I'm kind of like, why did I give up? Why did I abdicate this birthright? So, oh yay, Tashira, they germinated this week. Woo! Congrats. So I'm huge on that now. I'm like, we kind of gave up some things that were important. And I understand we came out of a context, at least as African Americans, maybe this isn't everybody's case, but as African Americans, we came out of a context where agriculture was forced on us, but actually our ancestors in Africa were doing it anyway, right? And so when slavery ended, agriculture was still something that a lot of African Americans were doing. But as people kind of moved into opportunities that were enabling different things for them. Oh, I have to wash my hands. They some of that just got left behind, and I am like, I'm grown and I don't know how to grow my own food, and I don't want that to ever be the case again. So I'm washing my hands in the kitchen, y'all. I didn't touch the chickens, but I did touch chicken food, and so Savon says my family's had my parents had a garden in the back, and they of their rental property loved the memories of snapping beans and cleaning corn. Yeah, that's just really an important skill to have. So I grew some corn last year. That was fun, you know, and you get to learn. Okay, this is a lot of output or a lot of activity for maybe minimal output. So I'm not doing corn again unless I get on a space where I have more land. But it was fun. I grew corn right on my driveway. People were like, is that corn? I was like, yes, honey, that is corn growing in the city. So it's just something that's so important for us. And we haven't been encouraged in it. But when I see schools now with these little vegetable gardens, I'm like, teach the babies. Because that's a lot of money in groceries, right? Think about how much fresh produce costs. It's a lot. It's a lot, y'all. So being able to grow your own, it makes such a huge difference. I love that to see that Tashira says her tomatoes are germinating this week. Anybody else growing any vegetables? What are you growing if you are? What y'all got going on? It's exciting. I mean, I don't know, for me, like y'all saw that heifer plant, like my house plants always go like that. They're always flopping, dying, something. I just do not do well keeping houseplants alive. But my vegetables, though, I realized that I can grow vegetables, and vegetables are actually easier than houseplants. I don't know why, but I find them to be much easier than houseplants. So, especially the winter vegetables for me, like collard greens, cabbage, kale, those things, they're delicious, and they just keep on going. So let's see what I do. What I do for some collards and mustards. You could probably grow some there. I'm trying to think of what the climate zone is like. I'm sure you can, but I hear you. It's like, am I able to do that? I don't know if you're in the city or in the countryside either. But yeah, fresh. I was growing mustards at the beginning of the winter in the fall for my chickens because they like greens too. So I gave them the mustard greens. I have turnips, but I'm growing them for the actual bulbs. You started mint and carrots the other day. Ooh, nice. Nice. Mint is always a good thing to have. You can cut that stuff up in some tea. Carrots take a while, but I love them. Oh, they don't have them there. Okay. They don't have collards and mustards. And I'm imagining you can't just bring the seeds. That's kind of an international issue probably to do that. Yeah, when I was in Israel, I really missed collard greens a lot. They had some greens that sort of came close, but I would only get them in Arab settings, like in certain dishes, and I'd be like, what is that? That tastes almost like collard greens. But I missed them, and now I got a whole bed full. I like make sure that I'm constantly growing my greens in the season that they grow, and then I freeze them. And Eric just canned a bunch so that we want to have greens whenever we want to have access to them. But the biggest, what's the word I'm looking for? Surprise maybe for me has been kale. You're always told to keep the mint in its own planter. Yeah, do that. I think that's a good idea. Keep the mint by itself. Mint is incredibly aggressive. It will take over whatever you put it in. So if you, hold on a minute, y'all. Why don't you go tell them you're ready to go? Maybe they're waiting on you or something. Okay. Josh is ready to go get his boba. He's like, where are they? Mint will take over everything that is near. I've had it in a planter next to other stuff, and it like jumped its planter and went into the other ones. So yeah, it's naughty in that way. It's just aggressive. It wants more space constantly. They just started getting kale in a few years ago. Oh wow. Well, kale is some good stuff. That's what I was gonna say was my biggest surprise was kale, how versatile it is and how delicious it is. I just made like a brunch breakfast a few days ago with kale. I picked my kale. I always rinse it first and then soak it in water with vinegar for about 15-20 minutes. Then I stem it, take the stems out. I'm not gonna sit there and like cut them, I just grab the stem, pull the leaf off, and then I put a little grapeseed oil in, just a small amount, and I massage it because kale is tough, so you have to kind of just squeeze it for about 2 to 3 minutes, massage it until it gets softer and it gets smaller, and then I saute that with some adobo. Chef's kiss. If you want to saute some onions and garlic first, you can do that and then throw it in there. Oh my gosh, it's so good. But you can also throw kale in a smoothie. You can throw it in, I make a breakfast casserole with eggs. You can throw it in there. It's so good, y'all. So kale has been like the gift that keeps on giving. I pick the leaves and leave the stalk so it keeps on producing. And it'll keep going until the season gets too hot and it gets overrun either with bugs or, well, yeah, that's what'll happen. Or it'll go to seed because it's too hot. Usually the bugs get it before the seed though. But kale has been my biggest surprise, and I love it. Swiss chard, I'll kind of saute some of that up for breakfast. I throw Swiss chard in some ramen. Perfect if you're out of seaweed. It's perfect. Sauteed kale, garlic, and mushrooms. Ooh, that sounds good. I'd eat it. I think we might have some mushrooms in there. I'm gonna try that. And cabbage. I love cabbage. We have a bunch of cabbage growing. Eric makes sauerkraut. He makes homemade sauerkraut with cabbage. And we also, definitely old school, cook up some cabbage with some ham hocks, neck bones, whatever meat I have, I will make some cabbage, and it's so delicious. I have not ventured out into other things with cabbage yet, but I'm down to hear about recipes. I did some research, but I just haven't tried any new things yet. You love Swiss chard too? Oh, it is so good. Oh, I love it. And it's pretty. It's really pretty. So I feel like having a garden makes you more maybe more willing to eat different things maybe than you're used to eating. I really enjoy it, and you get used to eating things in season too, because like I can't grow tomatoes in December, even though I'm in Texas. Unless you're in like a greenhouse, I can't grow things like tomatoes late into the year because it's not the season for them. They're coming up now, and I learned to just get used to eating what I can in season. Of course, I buy them from the store if I need them, but I want to get into that mindset. I want to work myself into the mindset of eating what's available as it's grown, because that also detracts from this global system of I don't know, producing things out of season. Just it produces a massive carbon footprint as well, and in ways that I'm able to, I would like to remove myself from that framework. So, ooh, corned beef and cabbage recipe, that sounds good. So yeah, that's one of the things that I like to say I'm working toward. I'm not there yet, but I'm working toward. So eating vegetables in season, eating the vegetables that I grow in season would help me work toward that. Speaking of corned beef and cabbage, Sandra India, you just mentioned that Eric just did his first corned beef. It was so good. If y'all follow me on Instagram, go check out my Instagram, Tanya L. Rogers. I think it's on that Instagram. But if you might follow my homesteading Instagram, which is homestead_raised_bed. Homestead_raised_bed. And on one of those Instagrams, I need to put it on both, I shared Eric's corned beef sandwiches that he just made, Reuben's. Y'all. Oh my gosh. About a month ago, he took this enormous brisket and he made this great brine, and he corned that brisket for 3 weeks, two and a half weeks, 3 weeks, I think is how long it takes. It sat in the fridge in the brine. And then in order to store it, he canned it. So that's still part of an experiment for him. If you are following me on my Front Yard Homestead Backyard Raised Bed channel, you'll see this week on Wednesday I'm putting up a vlog, and he talks about the process, and I show him making the sandwiches in that video. He actually canned them after corning it. You don't have to can, and in fact some people would be like, oh, don't can corned meat. It worked out. He didn't love the canning process though of the corned meat, but at any rate it was really good. He made these amazing sandwiches. So he made the corned beef. He had started sauerkraut in December or November. So he had sauerkraut, it's been in the refrigerator. And then he made the rye bread. Oh my gosh, y'all know this man can cook already. I'm telling you, I was like, ooh, weren't they good, Josh? Those sandwiches, Josh was like, mm-hmm. They were so good. And how often are you like, the meat, the bread, and the sauerkraut all came from my kitchen? That is super cool. And the cabbage came from our garden. I just felt a certain sense of pride in that, even though I didn't make it. I just was like, that's cool, you know? That's really cool. So be looking out for that on my homestead channel, Front Yard Homestead, Backyard Raised Bed, and check it out on my Instagrams too. Excuse me, y'all. Hey, Josh, can you make sure that they're in because it's dark now?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was really cool too. He had originally done the corned beef because he was trying to get to head toward St. Patrick's Day. So he was like, I want to have corned beef for St. Patrick's Day for corned beef and cabbage. But I'm wondering if he doesn't have time now. I was gonna say I'm wondering if he's gonna try to just do another corned beef, but I don't think he will. This morning he made hash, corned beef and hash, corned beef hash. I don't know what it's called. They're all in? Okay.
Pepper is she's on the bar.
Pepper was in first. She was already in when I went out earlier.
Yeah, she's as far from Nugget as possible.
Aww. But yeah, he was gonna do that, but he didn't. He didn't start one, so I don't think he has time now. But this morning, oh, that's what I was saying. This morning he made a corned beef hash. I think is how you say it. It looked like he used some of the green peppers from our garden that I've had in the freezer. Y'all, I love having little treasures from my garden. Anyway, y'all, I could talk about my garden forever. I don't want to keep on going and keep y'all. We're at 76 and a half minutes, but I just enjoy talking to y'all and I don't want to get off. But I will. Can y'all let me know things that you would like for me to talk about on lives in the future, or even in a video in the future? Tashira was saying I should maybe come on with a live when I have a topic, which isn't a bad idea. I know that I will be posting a hair video in the next few days. It'll be coming this week sometime. But is there, and a mukbang video that will be coming as well. Cooking videos, okay, cooking, Eric cooking is what it will be. Cooking videos, okay, we can definitely do that. And cooking from our garden too, I think is just a really good feeling. So cooking videos, that's a great idea. We can get those for y'all. I'll let Eric talk through the process. I do have a video of him canning. He forgot that I was supposed to record him doing the corned beef. I'm doing the Reubens. And so I came out afterward and was like, so I was supposed to record that. He was like, oh, but there will be more opportunities. We'll definitely do more. So that's a good idea. Any other ideas? I'm happy to, I'm not forcing you. You're not like my students in class where I'm like, give me answers. Just curious if you have any other ideas or things you'd like to see. I would like to get those going for y'all. But if not, I suppose I need to wind it up. Usually when I start winding up, that's when people start popping in like, hey, you're on. And I'm like, literally just about to get off. Well, I'm going to go ahead then and what state am I in again? I am in Texas. I'm in Central Texas. So I'm fortunate in that the weather is pretty mild for the most part, even though we do get cold snaps and random, freezes. It's not unusual that it would freeze in the winter here, but it's not great when it's 70 degrees and then it freezes the next day. But yeah, I have a really long growing season because of that. I can get in 3 growing seasons usually. And I'm not complaining about that. I've been growing stuff since I started gardening. There's never been a point where I haven't been growing something. Just general family vlogs is good too. Okay, I can do that. We can do that. Since I'm also vlogging on my other channel, but it's vlogging gardening stuff, and that's a lot of what my day consists of. I've kind of been like, I don't know what to put on this channel for vlogs, because if I'm not working either on my job or homesteading stuff, that's it. I'm either working for my job, I'm doing homesteading stuff, or sometimes I run errands. But actually, since COVID, I'm in the house a lot. We have one car and Eric uses it for work. That's been our MO. We are like, we don't need more than one car. That's an expense that we don't want to have. So I will try to figure out a way to make that work though. I don't want to use the same content. I mean, I can't use the same content, but I don't want to put a lot of that here on y'all. Bye. Have a good night. Get some sleep. It's like going on 2 a.m. I think for you. So I will figure out a way to do that. I'll try to figure out a way to get more vlogs in over here. I appreciate y'all so much. I really do. I miss y'all. I always love it, and I feel re-energized when I do a live stream on here. So thanks guys for watching, for sticking with me. And expect a video in the next few days and another one after that, the mukbang. And maybe I'll be able to fit a vlog in there somewhere too. All right. Y'all take care. Bubby, you want to say bye? I'm going to turn the camera toward you.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all. See you next time. Bye. Good night.